the HT Radar Research Conference. We're so happy that you've taken the time to join us today as we host one of the only national research conferences focused solely on human trafficking issues in North America. Over 500 people registered today to be a part of this process, and so we really want you to participate. So the 4 pathways are going to give you the ability to participate in any way that you choose. The 4 pathways are youth, healthcare, law enforcement and public policy, and community solutions. Now you can follow one pathway all the way through and hear 4 different presentations throughout the day along that pathway focus, or you can jump around however you want. So we really encourage you to design your day in the way that is most informative and helpful to you.
Number 4 actually talks about that conversation that you're having with the trafficking survivor themselves, how to talk about it in a way that survivors prefer, how to do it in a way that doesn't traumatize them more. And then contextualizing all of that is number 5, which just refers to the physical environment and the various suggestions that survivors gave us for how we could modify the actual physical ED itself and different factors related to that to help them feel more comfortable and be willing to be able to talk to us.
It's shedding light on what's going on at the library that the librarians are quite well aware of, but they are very undersupported in this regard. So shedding that light to policymakers and community at large about what's going on.
Right.
And how
resources. Yeah, it's a great way where research can ultimately, we wanted to change policy, but a lot of times we see it also direct funds in the right places when we understand the issues.
So I think those of you who are in this session recognize the links between trafficking and healthcare. It's well established now, and it's the whole reason for having a healthcare track, because we know that healthcare settings are a place where we can identify people who are trafficked and provide them education and connect them to resources.
Presenting complaints of patients who were not confirmed to be trafficked. And overall, you can mostly see an overlap between the 2 groups, but with mental and behavioral health needs at the top for those who are not confirmed. Again, we see drug-related reasons as one of the most common reasons for why these patients showed up to the hospital. And I think this overlap between the 2 groups really shows how difficult it can be to identify individuals who are experiencing trafficking based on the condition that they are coming to the hospital.
Proposition to you, or my suggestion of what I think we need to do to actually move the needle forward on labor. I think that we need to spend some time narrowing down and figuring out what's in our jurisdiction. We need to learn a little bit about it, find those partnerships, and really understand the mechanism of coercion so that we can better identify it. And so what I'm going to do for probably the next 20 minutes, 25 minutes is I'm going to walk you through each of those component parts just to give you a snapshot of what it can look like.